Hi, I'm Mark Backler. I'm a game designer at Lionhead Studios, and I've been taking part in the 48-hour dev journo swap over.
Mark, how have you found it being a journalist for 48 hours?
Eye-opening. It's been enjoyable, but stressful as well with the sort of constant deadlines. And I think the first one we all took it a bit easy and sort of underestimated how long it would take to get something polished and ready to be put up on the website. So after that, we've all tried to be a lot more proactive and do everything as soon as we can. So yeah, it's been better after that first deadline, but it's taught me a lot, I think, and not just about journalism. It's about like making something, because getting something small and making sure it's finished, and then yeah, releasing it and doing that lots of times is an excellent way of getting better at something.
And what do you think of game jams? And do you think they're a good thing for young people who are looking to get into games development?
Absolutely, yeah. I think it's a really good way of getting noticed and getting experience as well. So there's different ways into the industry these days. It's not just going to work for a big game studio. Yeah, with the different routes to market now, you can make your own game and get it out there to people. You can release games for free, release games on the App Store, Steam, the Sora. There's so many different ways you can get your product out there. I think it's a golden age these days. We're really lucky, and yeah, game jams help you hone your skills to be able to do that. And also the deadline that they provide is really handy. Like we've had the deadlines for our articles here that mean I get something written when, if I wasn't doing it for this, I'd never be writing stuff, even though I have tried in the past to put words on paper for things and write articles about stuff. Unless you've got that firm deadline there, making sure you get it done, then yeah, it's a lot. It's too easy to lose your motivation for it and just never finish. So.
Yeah. And a big developer like Lionhead, when you're taking on new programmers, would it kind of be advantageous for programmers to have done things like Game Jam and created small games so that you can show it to?
Yeah, well, whether it's through a Game Jam or through a group work project at university or through something that you've just done in your spare time, I think the fact that you've gone out there and made a game and learned from that and got experience from that, I think it's invaluable, really. Definitely recruiters look really highly at any of those things. If you've got that experience, then that'll make you stand out.
And what would be a good project to attempt to, if you wanted to start out in games development and you thought, okay, I'm going to make a game very quickly, what would be a good package to use, and what would be a good sort of game to try first of all?
It depends on your technical experience, I guess, but if you know a bit of scripting or coding, or you're sort of technically minded and you think you can pick that sort of thing up quite well, then using something like UDK or Unity is probably advisable. If you're less of a technical background and maybe more sort of artistic or more design leanings, and something like Game Maker might be more up your street, because it's quite easy to get started with, and you don't need too much of a technical know-how to start making things.
Okay, and finally, what do you think of the quality of the games you've seen here, specifically the excellent-looking double droids?
Not a loaded question at all. Yeah, I think they're all looking really good, and not just for games that you played in 48 hours. I think they all seem to have that sort of like instant replayability, and the fact I think they've all got score mechanics, so you get people being competitive already and trying to beat their friends, and especially if you've got a high score table, which I think a couple of them have. So
we don't.
Yeah. There's still time.
Yeah. Okay, Mark. Thank you very much.
Thank you.